Hello everyone, this is Amit here from SQL Server Geeks. I'm super delighted to have Sunil Agarwal once again at Asia's second edition of SQL Server Geeks Summit. Sunil, welcome to the conference. How has your experience been?
Experience has been fantastic. I mean, audience is a lot of energy, a lot of questions. I'm really impressed.
Sunil, you have been part of a lot of innovation when it comes to SQL Server DB engine. You have been part of the column store at some point of time with always on availability group, in-memory analytics. I mean, you've seen all of that and you've been part of those development teams. Where do you see so much of all these innovations going? I mean, with customer deployments, what has been your experience with Indian customers using these features?
So one of the things that we found was that the new technologies, most established companies do not adopt those technologies easily. But we are finding in the emerging markets, people are willing to write new applications and they are much more open to adopt those technologies. So we are really excited about talking about those technologies in India and do that. The key point that we find in terms of technologies is if you do not require any application change, people adopt it. So for example, always on is one example. Page compression is that example. Column store is that example. So those adoptions we are seeing. And one of the things we are trying to do, like in this conference or by meeting customers, we are trying to learn what is blocking the customers and how can we help them succeed. So the next set of innovations will come based on the feedback, like from this conference or with other interactions. Yeah.
Sunil, you were here last year and you're here this year too. What are the differences you find compared to last year, and are the good things that you see this year? Do you see things that have improved? Some feedback on that?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, like this conference was basically grassroots conference, and it is amazing to see that people are putting so much energy into this kind of conference, right? So people, when I came here, I was not expecting a professionally managed conference. And when we came last year, it was good, but if you come this time, I mean, you feel it is as professionally managed as it can be. So phenomenal, and sessions are 75 minutes, which is what we're used to. So I think it is all very good, and the audience is actually asking very good questions, so it's pretty exciting, yeah.
Sunil, I have interviewed Bob Ward and Ajay Jagannathan also, and they're part of the SQL Server Tiger team. They have shared the Twitter handles and the forums that the Indian SQL community should follow. From the Tiger team, would you have any other suggestions to give to the Indian SQL community, how they could learn more from you?
Right. So the Tiger team goal is to help our customers succeed. We want to reach to our customers in a very proactive fashion. So one example that I want to give you is when I came to conference here last year, one of the attendees contacted me because of the presentations here, and then we worked with them, and now their application is running on SQL Server, right? So our goal is to work with customers, whatever challenges they are facing, and help them succeed. So that's pretty much the goal of Tiger team, help our customers succeed. And I think in whichever way you can do it, through blogs, through presentations, through proactive engagements, we are doing that.
Sunil, what is your level of happiness? What is your level of happiness seeing that something like this has now started off in India and it's getting bigger and better year after year?
No, it is actually phenomenal. I actually had come to India back in 2007. I think there was a TechEd in India. And the kind of audience I saw was very basic. I mean, they did not have a deep understanding of SQL Server. When you come here on the Geek Summit, and thanks to the training done by Amit and his team, the audience is very deep, and we are here to learn from them. So I'm actually very excited about Indian segment. And one of the things we are trying to focus, I said in the beginning, India is an emerging market for us. They are much more open to adopt new technologies. And I believe a lot of next big companies will come from here. So that's exciting. Yeah.
One last question. I think I'm asking you a lot of questions, but one last question. That one thing that will bring you back next year?
The audience. I mean, I think the participation is so good, and the kind of response we are getting, we will definitely come here next week. All right.
Sunil, thank you very much once again coming here for the second year. It has been a pleasure hosting you, and I personally know you so well. So it's always an emotional touch when you come to this conference. Wonderful. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you. Thank you.